nu simt unde mă înțeapă. Când te duci la un doctor și îți face o injecție, da, este un alt fel de act, este o altfel de intrare în piele, în mușchi, în venă, unde trebuie să ți-o facă. Ai un alt tonus, gândirea o ai mai limpede, deciziile le ai mai ușor, ai mai multă răbdare.
How about the prevention? How can we prevent of becoming sick? Is it good to come to do the acupuncture session before the symptoms aggravate?
Yeah, that is really very important for the peoples. I mean, for the populations. They have to learn how to protect them. In the good condition. Don't do this until the sick, then start looking for the treatment. It's good way is how to protect yourself. One way is to protect yourself. The other way, when you're feeling something wrong, come to acupuncture, come to the doctors, to cure as soon as possible. Don't hold it like, I have this pain, I have no problem tomorrow. The pain, the cough is one kind of warning. Tell you, be careful. So in that moment, you have to take care this your body. How you protect your body, your body will give you an answer the same. Yeah. If you don't care, okay, of course it will hurt you.
Of course. What can you tell us about the most frequent problems of modern people, like fatty liver, like diabetes, like, I don't know, excess weight? What can you do about this, like metabolic syndrome, like insulin resistance?
Acupuncture can help one part, but for many diseases, only the acupuncture not enough, because the patient has to carefully with themselves. For example, for fat people, for the weight, they have to know how to keep the diet, how to eat when they eat, not they eat as they want, the first, the second, they also need some sport, some movement, to spend the energy, and of course this is normal fighting. When the people lost the energy of the spleen, then the water, the body remain a lot of water. This kind of fighting isn't normal. So in this case, the acupuncture is very good.
So you recommend to combine acupuncture with a healthy lifestyle, with sport,
Yes,
in order to treat these modern diseases.
Yeah, and you see, for some disease, for some problem, for example, the stomach ache. This stomach ache, usually in the beginning, the patient doesn't care. Okay, maybe tomorrow is okay, But for a long time, then they realize, we have a serious problem. In that moment, the doctors, even some pills, some acupuncture, the other some treatment, only can help them 30%. The 70% is how you care, how you eat, when you eat, what you eat. This also is very important. Actually, the treatment be done is both sides between doctor and patient. Yeah.
How about diseases like cancer? Is the same thing? Acupuncture and Chinese therapy do one part, and then the other is diet, lifestyle, stress, anti-stress strategies. How do you see the management of these chronic diseases?
You see, for the cancer, I also had this such kind of patient. This depends in which period. If in the end of the life, we only can give some supplement, make them feeling a little better, but cannot change too much. If in the beginning we try to find out the reason, and then to cure the reason, try to stop them or try to push the energy, work there to kill them there. But acupuncture or some tea can help this. In China, we use a lot acupuncture or some tea to protect, to treat this kind of disease. Yeah. And also, in the COVID-19, the treatment, in the hospital, they see the result. One group patient, they give the treatment by acupuncture, also by some tea. The result much better than the other kind of treatment. Yeah. So the China government give the order is 0 die, no one die. And then they give a lot of this kind of treatment to the patient, but really the result is much better.
What can you say about after COVID recovery? There are so many people complaining about low energy, about they are very tired for months after COVID infection. What can you do about this kind of situation for the patients?
That is a good question. Yeah, I have a lot of patients in this situation after COVID. They recover. In the traditional Chinese medicine, we consider that COVID virus, the virus, is one kind very cold bad energy attack you, and then the patient lost a lot of young energy, and then because they need the young energy to fight with this kind of energy negative, so they start weak. For the recovery, this is someone, is very soon, recover. This also depends before you cut the COVID, how is you healthy. If in the good condition, of course you will recover. If in the bad condition, this need a long time to recover. Usually I give the patient, the first acupuncture. Sometimes, I will see the situation, maybe use the tea. We have some tea, there's some plants, from China to make them combination, a few kinds, 7, 6, 7, depend, to give them more energy, because sometimes they don't have enough, they don't have the good appetite, And then by this we give a little support, and then also in the same time give acupuncture to recover the energy. And I also will teach the patient do some exercise of breathing. This also is very important. And when the patient learn this kind of exercise with breathing, they recover very fast.
Another health problem very frequent is the back pains, because we are sitting a lot, we are working in front of our computers, and and even young people who are very healthy, they are experiencing this kind of problems. What do you recommend for the people, this kind of people working? Almost all people are working now from the computer.
Now we can say, this is a popular disease, and this kind of disease become young, very young. Some very young people, they start the problem with the spine, with the neck, and this kind of disease, usually I treat by the acupuncture. Also, it's very good result. Also, we have the extension, to relax the muscles, to relax the ligaments, But the best way is how to protect yourself. Later, I will show you some movement, how to relax your muscles, your ligaments for whole spine, whole joint. Because you cannot stay in front of the computer 3 hours, 4 hours. Even the healthy people will get sick. So there's a limit. Hour, maybe half hour, depend your conditions. Get up to move a little to relax them. The muscles also need relax. This is not the matter. There are no limit. You can just working. No, you have to learn how to use them and how to protect them.
Foarte simplă este acupunctura. Sunt niște ace foarte subțiri, iar domnul doctor poziționează acelea funcție de afecțiunea fiecăruia. După aproximativ o oră ți se scot acele, iar la un masaj obișnuit care începe din creștetul capului și se termină la vârful picioarelor.